Welcome back to FANatics. It's season 5, can you believe it? And what better place to be to start our new season here at the Ontario Pirate Festival. In jail for some reason. Yarr.
My name is Zoltan the Adequate Pirate. Thank you for coming out to the Ontario Pirate Festival, my favorite event of the year.
Can I do the show or are you? Okay. Yeah? Cool. Okay.
Are you looking at your adoring public, saying hi?
She's a dread pirate Sam, and the dread pirate me.
Can we wave and say hello? Hello! Good boy.
If you ask any girl from the parish around, cookies and some mouse from her head to her toes, just say, I'm not sure that it's business of yours, but you sure like to dance with the long driver before he goes burning down and down the way water. That's where the long driver learns step lightly burning down and down the way water. The long driver's waltz pleases girls completely. Praise them if you got them handy. 1, 2, 3, social.
We're here again. Tell us about why we're here.
Feels like we were just here. I can't believe it's been already a year since our first event, but we're really excited. We're back, we're bigger, a lot more guests going on this year, so we're really excited for everything that's been going on. It seems to be going over well with everybody. This year we've expanded to the annex, so it's about double the size. But there's a lot more things to do. We got a free play arcade over there. We got Optimus outside, we got a Pokemon zone, so there's a lot more interactive things to participate in. Just incorporated a lot more vendors as well, so there was a lot of demand considering how the first event went, so we were able to accommodate more vendors, more activities, just make it bigger and better and improve it from the first year.
I'm a celebrity artist. I worked with Walt Disney, Marvel, Warner Brothers. I was an animator for 15 years of my career to start with. I worked on movies like Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas, Space Jam, the original, All Dogs Go to Heaven 2, and then I did television. I worked on the Marvel Action Hour, Disney's Gargoyles. I was a character designer on that series. And then I worked on Jim Lee's Wildcats animated show back in the day. And then years ago in 1997, I was working in Toronto at one of the big animation studios. They got the Scholastic account, and that's where they asked me if I would do some development design for 4 characters, and I designed Franklin the Turtle and 3 of the other characters that accompany him.
How did you get into this?
Well, I studied art in school, and then I went to university. I went to OCAD in Toronto. Yeah, I graduated from there. And then I applied, after a bunch of years, I applied at the studio in Toronto, and they had me do an art test. And they said, well, you didn't go to Sheridan. And I said, no, I didn't go to Sheridan. He goes, so you don't animate? I said, no. Well, why do you want to work here? I said, because I like drawing cartoons, right? So they said, okay, so we'll do an art test. And then I get a phone call from them quite a few days later, and they said it was one of the best tests that they got back. So when could I start? And I said, yeah, I can start next week. And so 15 years later, I'm in the business, and I'm hopping from place to place and doing all sorts of cool stuff. And it was a blast, right? And then I retired, and I went independent, just illustrating. And now I do launch art work for Cinematic Universe products for the Marvel and DC movie product stuff, right? In 2013 was one of the big highlights of my career. I was at a convention in the US, and Stan Lee comes and approaches me. I went to say hi to him, but he says, I love what you do. Maybe we could do something as a commission piece. So I'm like, oh my gosh, right? So I ended up doing a special piece for his 90th birthday celebration, and I became an official commission artist for Stan Lee. The promoter did a fantastic job this year, and she should be so proud of herself. And it's an amazing show. It's a top-notch Comic-Con in cottage country.
Tell us, what have you been up to?
Well, first off, it is fantastic to see you guys. It's been so long, as you said. I think the last time we saw one another was down in London years and years ago. So I was very excited to see you. I appreciate you guys coming. And yes, I am super excited to be back here in Canada again. We don't get a chance to bring optimists across the border very much. So anytime I get the opportunity to do so, I'm all over it. These folks at Bruce County Comic-Con reached out to me about 6 months ago. They said they're running this convention, and it was a done deal within a matter of days. They were very excited to bring me up, and it's the first time I've been in this region ever. So the response has been phenomenal. I'm having a great time so far.
Tell us a little bit about why you built this.
The whole idea behind building this was a couple things. One was to motivate my son and inspire him to take a leap of faith in life, stand up to the bullies in your life. Part of it was to prove to myself that I could do something that was totally out of left field, something I had no experience in, no knowledge in. I wasn't a truck driver. I got legal permission. I had never done anything of this caliber before, so it was a big uphill battle for me. And I just resonate a lot with the character of Optimus and what he represents, his morals, his ethics, his bravery. So I take a lot of pride in sharing what we've done, no matter where we are, whether it's events, schools, or independent VIP things. The way people come together and unite over a character they know and love is probably one of the best feelings in the world.
When people see it on the streets, on the highway, how do they react?
Oh, the inner child just comes out. I mean, the inner geek. As a matter of fact, I was driving a couple weeks ago, and on the back of the truck is our social media pages. So I had received a message from somebody totally randomly that said, "I was having the worst day ever, and you just passed by me, and I perked right up. Thank you." Like, that's all they said, but little messages like that mean a world of difference to me. So anytime I have a chance to bring joy, no matter where it is, I'm all for it. Like I said, it's not often we come across into Canada. We were in Niagara Falls a couple months ago. We're here now. I don't have any more planned trips in Ontario at the moment. I'd love for somebody to reach out to me now and be like, hey, let's bring you back up, and I'd be all over it.
Having so much to see takes their mind off the summer heat, and it helps to have an ice cream truck too, I think. You get a chance to cool off, and then people just go jump in the lake after, go to the beach.
We're here at the Highland Cinema in London, Ontario, and we are waiting to see We Lend a Hand, which is an incredible, incredible film with a lot of history, but we better get going because it's a sold-out show again.
We're here at the Highland Cinema, and it's pretty exciting because I've been coming here for 30 years watching films on the big screen, and I never thought one of my films would be here. So We Lend a Hand is the film that we're seeing today. It's the forgotten story of the Ontario Farmerettes, and it's a documentary that I've been working on over the past couple of years.
And it seems that every theater that you're in is selling out.
It's quite amazing. That was not expected at all, but for some reason this film is really resonating with people. And I think it's the story, it's the intersection of, women's history and, the 80th anniversary of the end of the war and this sort of renewed sense of patriotism that Canadians have. And I don't think it's very often that people get to see 90-year-old women starring in a show. And so it's a lot of people's mothers, grandmothers, those sort of memories. It's bringing up a lot of emotion in people. There's lots of laughter, there's a few tears, but there's a lot of sense of pride in what these young women did during the war and hadn't really been recognized until Bonnie and Shirley Ann brought attention to them.
It is amazing. It feels like I can't still believe what we've accomplished. It's just it's the second time we've been selling out here in London. Actually, it's not only those two shows that we did here in London, but a few others in Ontario as well. That means like people have been reacting positively to the film, and I can't be prouder. As a Brazilian, as a recently arrived Brazilian to Canada, it's just like it makes my heart beat faster, Yeah.
This is all new for me. I had a career, I worked with TD Bank for 25 years in human resources, and a few years ago I decided I wanted to follow my dream of doing filmmaking, and I went and I studied at FANatics College. I did the one-year program, Advanced Filmmaking, thinking I'd go back to work for a few more years, and I got so excited about documentary filmmaking, I quit my job, bought some cameras, and this film has, I'd say, 15 to 20 FANatics, either current students or recent graduates, some from OEArt and other local schools who have participated in making the film what it is. Really talented people we have in our community, and so it's great to showcase their work and to sing the praises of FANatics and all the professors there. We actually have about 30 bookings across Ontario. Communities that are interested in seeing the show are reaching out, usually historical societies and in some cases cinemas like the Highland. So we have a website called welendahan.ca, and we have a Facebook site and an Instagram site where we post reels after every show. And there's a lot more information about the Farmerettes at the site. And there's an event section that lists all of the dates. And if your community isn't listed, then info@welendahan.ca, and we'll work with you to make it happen.
The UNSC is on lockdown because of COVID, so there aren't very many battles to bring you anymore. So I decided to showcase my other talents in the kitchen. It's time for Cooking with Master Chief. So here we are on my home on Eridanus 2. This is my kitchen where I've been spending a lot of my time. You might notice there's a lot of Mickey Mouse decorations in it. Well, Mrs. Master Chief is a bit of a Disney fan. She likes Mickey Mouse. I mean, who doesn't like Mickey Mouse? He's always happy. Always happy. Doesn't know what it means to step on a battlefield, to hold the assault rifle in his hand, to wage war against. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, let's get started. My Mark V armor's in the dry cleaners, so I've put on my best apron so that I can show you how to make my Master Chief masterpiece, Alfredo. Here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need 1 tablespoon of olive oil. You're gonna need 5 or 6 cloves of chopped garlic. More or less, depends entirely on you. You're gonna need 1 package of cream cheese. We're gonna need 1 cup of fresh grated Parmesan cheese, 1/2 cup of butter, and 1/2 cup of cream, or 2/3 of a cup of milk. So we're gonna prepare our ingredients first. We're gonna chop the garlic, but I've got a little tip to show you on how to peel your garlic very easily. You rest the knife sideways on top of the garlic, and then hit it with your hand. Then the peel just falls away. Take your cream cheese and break it up into small pieces. This is really going to help when it comes time to melt this together. Add your butter and olive oil to the pan, melt them together, and then add the garlic. Don't cook it for too long. You don't want your garlic too brown. Then add your cream cheese, your Parmesan cheese, and your milk, and stir constantly. It will get gradually thicker as it cooks. Once it's done, pour it over top of your cooked pasta. You can add chicken or shrimp, and then serve. So that's it. It's as easy as that. So take it from me, Master Chief, that your family will love this rare treat.
Dad, don't you know how to make anything else?
Eat your dinner, Spartan.
Hi again. We saw each other in London, Ontario. How are you?
It's so great. Yippee! It's a princess and big achoo!
What have you been up to?
Oh, it's been so much fun. You know, there's a lot of great stuff coming along. They're doing these fan shows. Coming here to Fan Expo in Toronto is absolutely a joyful, wonderful experience. Meeting Mario fans and Luigi fans and Wario fans too. Don't forget. And don't forget Luigi fans, you know. And Baby Mario fans too. Yippee! It's just great fun, you know. It's just really, really wonderful.
I can't play a video game without seeing your face now.
Oh, thank you so much. And hearing, yep, whoa, 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 whoa. That's how I play, you know. And when I play Galaxy, I'm like, I can't help it. You know, if I'm going to be upside down, I go, you know.
And what do you feel about your fans? When you see them at these cons, it must feel great for them to see.
I love, 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 love them. And, you know, to me, it's such an honor and a joy to do what I love to do and to hear that what I do has an impact on their lives and makes them smile and makes them enjoy things and have great memories of their childhood. You know, that what could be a more wonderful, you know, and deeply profound gift than that.
Something you like to do in your spare time has nothing to do with work.
I love bicycling and I love travel. I travel whenever whenever I'm not working, I'm traveling. And I just, you know, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia. Yeah, it's so great. Europe. Yeah, it's so great. Australia. Everywhere in the world. Canada. Oh my gosh. I took a trip this year to Jasper and Lake Louise and Lake, there's another lake too that we stayed on. So gorgeous, and the glacier. You have the most beautiful, wonderful, natural country and the most beautiful, naturally wonderful, kind, loving people. It's really fantastic. Yeah. I want to come up to Canada. Don't build a wall, okay?
We're not building the wall. No walls in Canada.
No walls in Canada. Whoopee! Yeah, I'll come up and play all the time, you know. Really, it's such a great country. And great food, too. Yeah. I know, right? And I love Toronto. It's so great. It's such a beautiful walking town and beautiful places to go and people to see. And the Fan Expo has just been absolutely magnificent, you know, really meeting fans and seeing, you know, there are guys that jump up and down when they get your autograph. You go, oh, that makes me so happy. That makes me jump up and down, you know.
And not just kids.
Oh, and not just kids, adults too. Yeah. I mean, imagine 26 years for me of people having fun. What can be better? And that's the whole thing about Nintendo for me working with them. It's like, it's all about the joy, the fun, the game, the play, and, you know, making something that makes people remember the joy, remember the childhood, remember the unbridled fun and pleasure. So just to be a part of that. I feel like a dog on a surfboard kind of watching the wave go by. Oh boy, 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 you know?
So much.
Thank you very much. And thank you so much for playing my games. You're number one.
Oh, I didn't see you there. But since you're already here, why don't you join me at YetiCon? on another great issue of FANatics. Hope to see you next time. Yar. And what better way to start off our season that wouldn't be me without a mistake. We're here at the Highland Theatre in London, Ontario. Highland Cinema. Thank you. It doesn't matter. I'm going to know which mistakes I made.
It's always the last one.
Oh my God! Well, that was a really fun episode, and thanks again for joining us. What am I supposed to say to him? He's so sad.
What was it that happened?
The bird pooped on the slushy. Not in the slushy, on the slushy. I'm dying. Oh my God.